Welcome back, everyone, to Looney's Very Dairy Adventure. Now rebooted, the Used Equipment Edition. What are we doing today? Well, as you can plainly see, I have my forage harvester out with my, used wagon. This is all used equipment here, and we're going to make some silage, but it's not quite ready yet. So I'm going to go have a little nappy nap. And this will be ready tomorrow. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here we are. So notice the difference. The corn stalks have gone just slightly brown. So it's not what you would call ready to harvest. It's still growing, but you can use it. You can use it or harvest it for silage, and that is the deal with corn. I'm not sure about the other crops. At what point you can take them, at what growth point? But for corn, for sure, this is like the last stage of growth before. Last or second last before ready to harvest. Of course, anything beyond this, you can use it as silage up to to the maximum harvesting readiness. Now, this was just a harvested field. Corn or sunflower was in here, and I have weeds turned on, and you can see the weeds are quite a bit more detailed and diverse in Farming Simulator 22. So this is just gone. I've left it fallow, and I'm planning on joining all these three fields here together for one kind of big field. So I didn't want to put anything in here until this was cleared off, and then we're gonna plow it out. So once you plow this under, the weeds, everything goes away. So I didn't even bother spraying it or anything like that. It's just the way it is. So let's get on with it here. So workers are going to have no problem with this. We're going to zoom in a little bit, get a worker to go, and we're going to be getting some chaff to make silage. Exciting days. Of course, this will need to be plowed now because I have plowing turned on, and anytime you do corn, it requires plowing again. So, just so you know, I think potatoes, beets, corn for sure. There's like three crop types that require plowing after harvest. I'm going to think that I'm going to need to oh, what's he gonna do here? He stopped really early there. Perhaps he is worried about the big trailer on the back. I'm going to have to do a headland here for sure. This is going to take a little bit of time, I am sure. And I've got the three large silage pits I've built over yonder. And as I said, there is a number of changes we've made to the farm here. Obviously, the obvious changes here, but one of the changes that is of large significance, shall we say, is the silo. I have removed the old silo and put in a Missy B silo, as I may have mentioned in the previous video. Now, why that is so significant is that that silo will hold everything, literally everything, including chaff and silage. So now I can make silage continuously, and I'll be able to empty the silage pit and store it in the silo if I have reached maximum capacity in the barns. And that's going to be extremely helpful, because that was a problem before, because there was nowhere to store the silage really or there wasn't. I mean, you could store it anywhere. You put it on the ground, leave it in a silo, but that's not always ideal, and it makes for a lot of work, transferring the silage from one spot to another, or have it in a trailer, things like that. It also holds, everything, manure, slurry. I remember I was having an issue with the slurry capacity. I didn't want to sell it right away, or the biogas plant was at capacity and I had slurry all over the place and I couldn't store it anywhere. So now it stores slurry and everything. So kind of simplifies, and milk too. So I mean, if we have an overabundance of milk that we need to store because the price is low, we should be able to, or we will be able to store the milk in our silo now. There was a mod released, a milk silo. So that is for anyone who just wants a silo to store milk in. There is a mod that released recently for that, and I'm going to set this worker. Whoops, back it up. I hope this is enough room for the worker to move around. And the milk silo, was it the Meridian storage? No. Well, there was another. There are some interesting new silos and such coming out. I thought for sure there was a milk one, specifically for milk. Yes, the Meridian Milk Tank by Marcus LS Modding Team. 600,000 liters. So that's definitely a nice tank, a nice milk tank for storage. If you don't want to go the route of the Missy B silo. And it looks like this guy is needing extra room. Well, it's not like he's destroying anything. We'll just have to go back and clean that up. Let's see here. Plow. Did I not have one set up? I thought for sure I had a. Oh, that's right. I hadn't bought a plow yet. Well, oh, what's on sale today? Let's go to the store. And we're going to need to buy a handy dandy plow and pay full price for it. I know it's not a used piece of equipment, but we might have to wait a very long time before we get the one I want. So in this particular situation, we're going to get one. As you see, we have this is yeah, slurry tank. I don't think you can attach anything. I can't. Not sure what. It's like I was just. I seen something come up for sale, and you buy it. So, let's see here. Plows. There we go. We'll go with the 9 meter, and let's make it. What color should we go with? Oh, how about New Holland blue? And oh, yellow is always nice for tines. And we'll buy that. That is even next to this fairly large tractor. It's a pretty wide plow. Oh, what is our? I would have thought that silage unit would have been full by now. I guess I should. I guess I don't really need to maximize my silage that badly. We do have a fair amount of corn here for silage. You can add the silage additive, the bond silage additive to the harvester, and it will give you an extra 5%. Now, is it worth? Is it worth it? The cost of the silage? Is it worth the extra 5%? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. I mean, we have plenty of corn. We're going to end up with plenty of chaff. I keep saying silage, but it's just chaff. So you can add. You see the silage additive. I don't have any in there right now. It's indicated by the lower right volume level. But yeah, I think we're going to have plenty of chaff anyways. So. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so we're going to have plenty of silage to play with. I haven't really figured out how we're going to get it out of there yet, because as of yet, we still don't know, or still don't have a milling machine. Looks like there's still leaving a bit at the ends here. So removing silage from a silage bunker is there's a few ways. You can use the animal mixer, self-propelled animal mixer wagon, like the wagon, I guess you could call it. You can use a belt system and use that. A front-end loader, that will work. There's a few options for removing bulk material out of a silo, out of a silage clamp, at least anyways. I see the turning radius is a little bit restricted there. So, anyways, we're going to let the worker, I'm going to clean up this little spot here. There we go. And we'll get that worker to continue working away at this. And we're going to jump into our plow. and start licking this field, at least on this end here. And what I want to do is activate the create fields option and lower it down. We're going to have a bit of an odd, angle here, I guess. But well, it is what it is. I wonder if I could. I could probably straighten it out a little bit. It's going to make it for a little bit of an awkward end bit there, but let's see how far we can go with it, shall we? At least they'll be able to go straight with the equipment and harvesters and so forth. Looks like we can get pretty far. That's not too bad, actually. I don't want to get too close to the road. Mess up that nice road. And let's just do a kind of a thing like that. Square it off a bit. That doesn't look too bad. I don't like round corners. Nothing's round. Everything goes straight. If you got a worker, he wants to go straight. And things like that. So, does this need, there's weeds. Does it need plowing? It doesn't really need plowing. But we could, since we have Mr. Plow here. So we've been getting mods pretty regularly right up until, well, apparently Giants is on their holiday break, shall we say. And I turned off the create fields because I just wanted to do this way I won't mess it up. And we've been getting mods right up until the 23rd. Today's the 24th. Nothing yet, but they dropped quite late yesterday. So anything can happen. I'm really not expecting any to show up today. Most people, at least in my country, here in Canada, are really only work a half day today. And quite honestly, not a whole lot gets done in the mornings either. So just kind of a relaxed, casual day for most people. There are some people that I would like to mention is those that do work during special holidays and so forth. We have our emergency responders such as fire, police, and ambulance. We have the essential workers in the hospitals. That never stops, and especially now with the particular health situation in the world. Those people working in the hospitals, and not just the nurses and doctors and so forth. It's all the personnel that works in these hospitals. The people emptying the trash cans. The people, all sorts of. I mean, there's many people that. That work in these places, hospitals, and even water treatment plants, electricity plants. All these places, they need a rail. The railroad. All these places, there's road works, snow clearing, you name it. There's somebody working away from their family on a holiday, and I believe they need special mention uh, because they do make a sacrifice for the benefit of us. And so, yeah, let's just let's give them all a little hand clap there for for uh, for their service. I mean, and that's not just, I mean, that's anyone who serves the public in whatever capacity that may be. And anyways, and I hope any of those that you do, and we know a few, perhaps later on they can enjoy a video or two. Anyways, I'm going to keep doing this, and we will catch you up a little bit and kind of show you a little bit progress later on. How are cows? Before we do that, let's just take a quick look at our cowsies. So reproduction, the straw's getting a little bit low. Reproduction is at 40%, so we should see some baby cows in a few days. And we're running 2 days per month, so it'll be, a couple, 3 months in game time. What else do we? The milk is being produced. That is good. And we got some slurry there in each of these. Remember, our third one is empty, waiting for the little baby cows, and we will put them in there, which reminds me, we need at some point soon to get some sort of animal trailer to do that transfer. All right, enough talking. I will get to this, and we will see you in a little bit. All right, everyone. I'm back. I just wanted to, get you up to speed on what's happening around the dairy farm here. We're going to load up what we can of the manure. They have been very gracious to the cows have been giving us lots of fertilizer. We'll at least have, it looks like one load we'll be able to use on our field here. We've plowed up these fields here, and the seeders go in there. I had to buy a small seeder because we have lots of planters, but I want I want some wheat for the straw because we're going through straw like it's no tomorrow. So, let us I need to double application. That's to what? Oh, that's to facilitate. There we go. And are we wide? Oh, this is a nice wide. Oh, wow. That is a wide one. I like it. Let's don't want to waste any of our precious manure, so we'll get out. Try to get out to a spot where no, don't go that way. Now that they have so many different angles that they can travel at, they can get off course. All right, there we go. Double applicating manure. Oh, it's a little bit too far that way now. All right, come on. Whoa. I know the articulated tractors are just a little bit, the camera goes a little bit kind of squirrely. That'll have to do, I guess. Yeah, well, that little bit we can live with. Even going at 5 miles per hour, we might catch up with that cedar. Let's turn that off. All right. Oh, this guy's full. Let's get this thing back over to, we almost, well, we kind of have one silo somewhat full. Not really. I guess they're not the biggest silo you can get. A bunker silo, a silage clamp is what I'm referring to. I'll have to see about kind of leveling that off a little bit. I'm sure I could put another layer on top of that. It's certainly not full by any means. And we'll back her up here. We can get another. Come on, unload, unload, unload. Oh, there we go. There we go. We'll have to deal with that a little bit later. I put some more straw. That's why we don't have any more straw left. We're still okay for feed, but the bedding is getting low. I didn't put a lot of straw in the bedding, and so that's why we're doing a wheat field there to get some straw. And just throw it on the ground like that. All right, so get that deployed. Get this thing back and running again. There we go. I think I'm going to put some more straw. We're going to do wheat, I guess, here as well, and get some straw going. I got some fertilizer here. I think I'm going to have to lace some fertilizer on here before we plow it. We have the plow ready to go. And what more? Yeah, we need to get some straw because they're going through straw like crazy. And we'll have enough corn for silage for the time being. How much do we have right now? Let's go take a quick look. And here we are. Oh, help window on. There we go. 432,000. That's pretty good. Walking on it is not going to compact it at all, I am sure. Of course, nothing in there. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, let's have a look at our animals. Time really hasn't gone too far along. We're still on the same day. So there we go. And the straw there is the bedding at the top. It doesn't show the straw in the feed area on this menu. But the milk straw slurry we don't have a slurry spreader yet. So that's yet to be something we can use for fertilizer on our fields. It's funny, it doesn't show the manure, but the manure is in a separate bunker, which is, there's a few different things, a few odd different things that that 22 has in it. Oh, there, he's stopped already. He's out. He is out of yummy stuff. Well, we're just going to have to buy some. There's a little bit, there's a little bit left in that manure pit. and we'll go and grab that. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue plugging along here. Not a whole lot. I mean, like, there's still a fair bit I can do today, or in this, you know, in this game day, and we will continue to use this manure here. We will top it up with to buy some here. Come on, fella. And used equipment, you may ask. Well, there is this slurry spreader on sale, $20,000. We definitely, you know what? It's small, but what the heck? It's the instead of trying to buy one, uh, a new one, that's too expensive. We don't need that. We have other ways to pick stuff up. Although the silage would be nice to be able to pick it up with that. Can we afford it? Well, can we afford it? That's a good question. A question for another episode. And I think we'll leave it at that episode, or this episode, where it is here. The dairy farm starting to look like a dairy farm with manure and silage and things of this sort. We'll have some. We'll get some crops all geared towards helping along the. Oh, where am I going? Ooh. I'm talking and driving. That is dangerous. And everybody, have a good day, have a good weekend, or whatever, whenever you are listening to this. Have a good one. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So have fun. And have fun, right? There's new mods coming out on a very regular basis now. Till next time, bye for now.